My name is Macy FT, and I'm here to tell you I wasn't always a multi-millionaire business owner.
All right. We are getting set up. Hello. Come on in. Come on in. We about to talk about clarity. Come on in. We got something to talk about. For sure. Mm-hmm. We are talking about clarity in leadership. Come on in. Go ahead and share the live. We just got one more channel to connect. Hey, going live tonight. Our wealth and wellness topic tonight is clarity. Clarity in leadership. Clarity creates capacity. Let's just get our Facebook family on. All right. So now we got both of our families on. Okay, everyone. So tonight's topic is going to be about clarity creates capacity. Are you structured property, right? Are you tax compliant? All right. Are you funding ready? Okay, so all important questions that we need to know the answers to as business owners and entrepreneurs, right? So y'all come on in, tag your friends, share it, okay? Do that for me, do that for them, do that for you, okay? Tonight, wealth and wellness conversation is for leaders, is for entrepreneurs and the visionaries. And honestly, the person who knows that they have outgrown the confusion, right? Because one thing I've learned is this: a lack of clarity will cost you money, peace, opportunities, and expansion. And a lot of people say they want funding. I want funding. I need funding, right? A lot of people say that they want business growth, right? We hear it all the time. A lot of people say they want a skill. But the real question is that I have for everyone: are you actually structured to handle what you're asking for? You know, this is something that we real life have to sit with and ask ourselves. Are we structured to handle what we're asking for? Because funding does not just respond to desire, right? Just because you desire to have more money, just because you desire to get funding for your business, doesn't mean it's going to happen, right? Because funding responds to structure, funding responds to compliance, funding responds to clean records. You need a P&L, you need balance sheets, right? Funding responds to clarity. We need to know this. So tonight, I want to teach from this place, okay? The place I'm teaching from is clarity as a leader. An entrepreneur is not optional, right? You must know these things, okay? It's not optional. It is a business asset. It is required if we're going to be a leader and entrepreneur. So if you are unclear, your business will definitely reflect it. If your business is out of order, your finances will reflect it. If your records are messy, your tax situation will expose it. And if your foundation is weak, funding will often pass you by, right? How many times do we think that, the banks are not our friends, lenders are not our friends? And it's not true. They want to give us money, right? They're designed to give us money, but we have to be properly designed to receive the money. All right? Amen. So tonight we're going to talk about whether you are truly structured properly, tax compliant, and funding ready. Okay? And I want to say this early because I know this is what everybody think. Okay? Just because you have an LLC does not mean you have a business foundation. Okay? Just because you got an LLC does not mean you have a business foundation. Just because you made money does not mean you're prepared for growth. Okay? Just because you have a logo, a website, and clients do not mean that you are funding ready. All right? A lot of people are operating businesses emotionally and not administratively. They are gifted, but they are not organized. Anointed, but not accountable. Visible, but still not built properly. All right? And clarity requires you to slow down long enough to ask yourself, what is real in my business? And what looks good from the outside? All right? So the first thing every leader needs is clarity around their business structure. Ask yourself, is my business legally formed the right way? Am I operating as a sole proprietor, LLC, corporation, or S Corp for a reason? Or just because somebody on the internet told me to do it, right? Or just because, I heard my friend that don't got her own business tell me to do it, right? Why are we doing this? Do I understand the tax consequences of the structure I chose, right? Do you understand that? Is my business set up to protect me, support growth, and, match my income level? Is it? Right? We got to ask that questions. A lot of entrepreneurs choose structures based on trends instead of real business strategy. But your structure should match your liability exposure, your revenue level, your payroll plans, your ownership goals, and your tax strategy. Because clarity says this: I don't just want to own a business. I want to own a properly built business, right? Clarity sets you up for legacy, generational wealth, right? And if your structure is wrong, it can affect how you're taxed, what you can deduct, your credibility, and how lenders or institutions view your actual business. So if you have not visited or revisited, your structure with intention, this is one of the first signs you may not be as clear as you need to be. And let me tell you something. Clarity shows up in compliance. And this is why this is the second thing that we have to get together. Compliance. All right? This is where a lot of entrepreneurs end up losing credibility even though they may have visibility. Amen? Because they want the reward of business without the responsibility of business, right? How many of us just want to operate a business and say we in business, right? Just post our cute logo, post our cute pictures, make our money. We don't want to worry about the taxes of success, right? We don't want to worry about all this stuff. But we have to. We have to if we're serious about our business, okay? And, and we're going to be honest. Because everybody wants access to the bag, right? But not everybody wants to maintain the records, the reporting, the deadlines, and the discipline that the stewardship requires, right? We have to be good stewards. Tax compliance matters. State compliance matters. Entity maintenance, that matters as well. Bookkeeping matters. Payroll compliance matters, right? Sale tax compliance matters when applicable. Annual filings matter. Keeping your business in good standing matters. Do you know if your business is checked for lending and it's not in good standing, you can lose your business bank account, right? But because when you are not compliant, you are not in position. And when you are not in position, you create unnecessary delays, penalties, and stress on you as a leader and business owner. Some people are trying to get funding with unfiled tax returns, no bookkeeping, mixed personal and business money, no business bank account, inconsistent deposits, no payroll records, and no understanding of their true numbers. This is not funding readiness. That is definitely funding confusion, right? That's financial confusion at its best. And clarity says this: I know what I made. I know what I owe. I know what is documented. I know what is clean. And I know what needs to be fixed. This level of awareness is true leadership, y'all. But don't get scared, okay? It's okay. Funding readiness is more than wanting capital, okay? I want us to deal with the word funding for a little minute, okay? Because a lot of people think being funding ready means you need money. No. You want to be funding ready before you actually need money. All right? How many people know that you want to be ready so you ain't got to get ready, okay? This is a proactive call to get you ready and prepared for what's to come, okay? So being funding ready means being able to prove that your business is viable, organized, and managed well. Funding readiness often includes proper business registration, your EIN, your business bank account, organized financial statements, current bookkeeping, tax returns, proof of revenue, a clear use of funds, a business model that actually makes sense, and a clean separation between personal and business finances. Sometimes people are not denied because they are unworthy. They are denied because they are undocumented. They are denied because they are inconsistent. They are denied because the story their business tells on paper does not support the story that they tell out loud. Okay? I always tell you, can your business show up in black and white? As beautiful as you are online, as colorful as you are, inviting, right? Brilliant as you are, how does your business look in black and white? Okay? And this is why clarity matters. Because clarity helps you identify whether your business is emotionally built, casually built, or intentionally built. And let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong with starting your business out of strong emotion and passion, right? But if this is what you want to build for generations and leave behind a legacy on, it needs to be intentionally built. If someone asks you today, what do you need the funds for? Could you answer clearly? If they ask, how will this capital increase your revenue? Could you answer clearly? If they ask, show me your records, could you produce them confidently? If they ask, are your taxes filed and current? Would your answer strengthen your application or would it weaken it? These are leadership questions. These are ownership questions. These are entrepreneurship questions. Leadership requires you to face the truth. And here's the wellness side as well. It's a wellness side. I am a financial therapist now. Clarity is nothing but emotional maturity. Because a mature leader is willing to face the truth about where they are. Some people avoid structure because structure exposes gaps. Growth gaps. Some people avoid bookkeeping because numbers tell the truth. Baby, you overspending and under earning. Some people avoid tax planning because they do not want to see their decisions they have created. But it's okay, we can create better ones. Some people keep operating in confusion because confusion delays accountability. But true leaders welcome accountability. Clarity is freeing because once you know the truth, you can build from it. Once you identify the gaps, you can close them. Once you understand what is missing, you can create a strategy. Clarity does not condemn you. It actually positions you. And one of the most powerful things a leader can say is, I see what needs to be corrected, and I am willing to correct it. That is strength. That is stewardship. And that is real leadership. So what I want you to check tonight, I'm going to give you 10 checkpoints, okay? So write them down. We're going to have to replay it. What the first checkpoint is, ask yourself, is my business legally registered and active in good standing? All right. The second one is, do I have a business bank account separate from my personal account? The third one is, are my books current and accurate? The fourth one is, are my tax returns filed properly and on time? The fifth one is, do I have the right structure for my current income and growth goals? The seventh one is, if I applied for funding today, do my documents support me? The eighth one is, can I clearly explain my business model, revenue, and use of funds? The ninth one is, do I have payroll contracts, SOPs, and operations aligned where needed? The 10th question is, am I leading my business with clarity or just surviving it one day at a time? These questions matter because clarity is not just about knowing what you want. It is about knowing what your business requires. Let me say this to every entrepreneur listening, every aspiring leader or entrepreneur that's listening. Stop asking for overflow from a business you have not taken time to organize. God don't bless no mess. That's for me, that's for you, that's for all of us. Stop praying for expansion while neglecting foundation. Stop asking to be trusted with more while you are still avoiding what needs your attention now. Leadership is not just vision. Leadership is administration. Leadership is stewardship. Leadership is documentation. Leadership is discipline. A clear leader creates a clear business, and a clear business creates greater capacity. So tonight, I want you to reflect honestly. Am I truly structured properly? Am I tax compliant? Am I actually funding ready? Or do I just like the idea of being ready? Or do I just like the idea of saying I run a business, right? Because there's a big difference. And the good news is this. Whatever we are unclear about, we can get corrected, right? And whatever is disorganized can be restructured. And whatever is out of order can be brought into order. Amen? But it starts with clarity, y'all. Not fear, not shame, not pretending, but clarity, all right? Over our business structure, over our tax compliance, right? Over our funding readiness. Because clarity will help you lead better. Clarity will help you build better. Clarity will help you scale better. And clarity will also help you protect better. So listen, if this call spoke to you tonight, I want you to do two things for me. All right? The first one is drop clarity in the comments. Drop clarity in the comments, or you can send me a direct message. All right? If you know it's time to get structured, compliant, and get your financial foundation in order, go ahead and drop clarity in the comments. And if you are a business owner who is serious about wealth growth, right, and doing this the right way, stay connected to wealth and wellness, because we're not just talking inspiration over here. Y'all know I just don't talk inspiration. I talk execution. So we are talking structure. We are talking stewardship. We are talking strategy. We are talking real elevation. And that is the kind of clarity that every leader needs, okay? So go ahead, drop clarity in the comments or DM me clarity. I am so ready to help you get that clarity you need in your business so you can get that structure. I had a great time with y'all tonight. If you are a woman, I want to see you on a call at 6:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go to herprayercall.com, HERPRAYERCALL, herprayercall.com. You can always book your call with me directly at IamMashi.com. All right, I love y'all, and it ain't nothing y'all can do about it. I'm gonna keep on offering the opportunity so that y'all can be better every day. Y'all gonna be great. Be more.